In the US, the uproar surrounding the controversial Stop Online Piracy Act is gathering pace. With a Judiciary Committee vote scheduled for later this week, fears are growing that the law aimed at fighting copyright infringement will ultimately lead to censorship and the stifling of freedom of speech. RT's Cecilia Kang explains.
As the Obama team travels around the globe preaching virtues of internet freedom,
but I am a big believer in technology, and I'm a big believer in openness.
It is vitally important to every nation represented and every nation in the world, namely internet freedom.
U.S. lawmakers may soon pass legislation that would make taking down a website as easy as a walk in the park. The government would be able to shut down any site suspected of hosting copyright material. No court warrant needed.
The government doesn't just take down the infringing material, it takes down the site entirely. And it does it without even a trial to find out whether it's illegal or not. And as you know, copyright law is extremely complicated. There are lots of things that look like copyright infringement but turn out to be licensed in one way or another. Even a site like YouTube, which has a mix of different kinds of content, under this bill, the entire site could get shut down.
Companies like Google, Yahoo, Facebook are furious over the pending Stop Online Piracy Act. Google co-founder Sergey Brin compared the bill to censorship in China and Iran.
Imagine my astonishment when the newest threat to free speech has come from none other but the United States.
Legendary computer scientist Vint Cerf, widely hailed as one of the founders of the internet itself, said the legislation has the potential of bringing about unprecedented censorship of the web.
By using copyright as a wedge issue, suddenly we're able to put this power in the hands of the government. And then once they have it, it can be expanded and expanded to deal with a whole range of other things.
Programmer Aaron Swartz was under investigation for sharing United States federal court documents on the web. In July, he was arrested for downloading roughly 4 million academic articles from a protected computer. He says the laws would make it very easy to silence internet whistleblowers.
Anytime a news organization or activist group or critics tries to put up some internal documents that were leaked or things like that, all those documents are copyrighted. For example, we found emails from the people who made voting machines, and a group at Swarthmore College put them up on their website, showing that the people who made these voting machines knew they were flawed and people could hack into the voting machines. Those emails were all copyrighted, and that company alleged it was copyright infringement to share those emails. Under this bill, they could shut the entire site down and prevent anyone from reading these emails of incredible public importance.
But not only could it affect freedom of speech, but also businesses, by potentially giving companies easy tools to drive competitors out of business.
They would have every opportunity to take action to disappear competitors.
Amid heated debates, Congress postponed the vote. The websites of the congressmen themselves could potentially be shut down under the proposed legislation because all of them host content that was borrowed from somewhere else, like TV news clips. What's even more ironic is that as the U.S. preaches freedom of internet to the world at home, it might soon pass legislation that gives the government sweeping powers to stifle web sources. I'm Cecilia Kang reporting from Washington, RT.